Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water. On those dreaded fishless days, a common explanation is they've gone to sleep. Though spoken in jest, there's evidence to suggest it's actually true. From an underwater perspective, we recorded many fish that are totally oblivious to everything around them. Yes, fish do actually sleep. What you need to do, quite simply, is to wake them up. Tapping them on the shoulder is one way to bring them around, but a more reliable way to open their eyes is to make some noise. When dealing with fish sleeping on bottom, it can be tough to get them going. Try a noisy hardbait with a built-in rattle and you may rouse them into action. Raise enough ruckus down below, you'll at least get them moving. The trick now is to follow up with a finesse bait. If all else fails, you need to bring out the big gun. Try working a noisy surface lure to really stir things up. Once again, follow up with a quieter presentation. In some cases, fish may appear to be awake but are still out of it. Schooling fish occasionally suffer from this affliction. Call it daydreaming if you will. They ignore everything. What you need to do is startle them into a state of awareness. Stamp your feet or wave your arms to intentionally spook the fish. Once things settle down completely, they'll be reprogrammed. Sometimes you need to set off an alarm to get things going. Ever since we started fishing, someone's been telling us to be quiet or you'll scare them away. That was good advice then, and it still is today. Unfamiliar sounds like boat noises, loud talking, and careless waiting put fish down. That's why modern outboards are designed to be just this quiet. Bear in mind, all these sounds were recorded using a heavy underwater housing, complete with the hum of a working camera. Thing is, fish hear a lot better than this. They can detect the pulse from a struggling minnow at a great distance, and the sound of active feeding is an invitation for others to join the party. Bottom noises can also have a positive effect. Dragging sinkers, for example. Similarly, a jig tapping on rocks can help trigger reluctant fish. Factor in a rattle and the effect is that much greater. For covering water, noisy crankbaits draw fish in, while repeat casts pick up the slack. When you avoid negative sounds and make the right kind of noise, it's like ringing the dinner bell. You may have noticed there's no shortage of hard baits on the market these days. It's no surprise that some work better than others. Picking the right one for the job can be a daunting task. To complicate things, all hard baits come with built-in action. Most of us, therefore, make a choice based upon shape, size, and color. And yet, what separates standard from great lure design is actually subtle differences in action. To fish, that wobble and pulse speaks volumes. Game fish rarely chase down healthy forage. Injured minnows, on the other hand, swim in a different manner. Safe when motionless, it's that struggling vibration that draws predators. Your lure should mimic the same thing. Balance, density, and lip shape all factor in, a product of research and testing. With the right choice, you can dive down to their level and turn fish with a steady retrieve, though speed is a factor. Better still, do it up one better by adding a few tugs and jerks to the equation. Stop and go erratic movements consistently produce more fish, and you can slow it right down to finesse them on a tough bite. The real beauty of hard baits is their multi-species versatility. Armed with a single high-quality lure, you can easily target a wide range of fish on a variety of different waters and produce some big results along the way.